Hello, and welcome to the Administrator application of CalTrap. In this session, we're working with routes, and we're already signed in. To manage your county's routes, click on the Manage Routes icon in the Surveys tab. You'll see that you can create, modify, and deactivate a route. Deactivate is the same as deleting a route. We'll get into that in a little bit. Before you can create a route, you must have a survey defined that the route can be associated with. Please see our survey video and the user guide for more information. And before I get started with routes, I'm going to deactivate the subgrids data layer so that we can more clearly see the grids we're going to assign to routes. We do that by clicking on Layers and unchecking the subgrids layer. Now we see the grids more clearly. Let's go ahead and create a route. Here's the information that CalTrap wants for our route. When naming your route, always include your county number and a dash before the route name, or if you're a CDFA county, use your ID. We'll call ours Demo Route 99. Select the station, and your county may not have more than one station, that's fine. Select the survey set that the route will be assigned to. We'll use our demo survey set. And now you see the books that will be assigned as part of our route. Each book is one day on the route. See that book 1 is highlighted and colored purple so that any grid we click on will also be highlighted in purple and assigned to book 1. To remove a grid from the book and also the route, click on it to deselect. All 5 of these books are optional for your county, and each of them will be included in the route only as needed. So if you have a 4-day trapping week, you don't need to assign book 5, and that unassigned book will be ignored. This also allows you to start your trapping week on a Tuesday instead of a Monday. Note, if your county uses the same route for different programs, you must create a route for each survey set you are using, but it's okay to create each route using the same grids. So let's go ahead and assign grids to our route. With book 1 highlighted, we'll begin selecting grids. And as an example, let's say we selected this grid in error. We just deselect it to remove it from that book. And we'll continue on. Now we've selected all our grids, and here in the Trapper Bulletin area, we can type a message that we want the Trapper to see when they open up their route on their iPad app. We'll click Save. CalTrap confirms, and now we see our route displayed on the map. This route now needs to be assigned to one or more trappers. So let's do that. We'll click on the Assignment tab and assign route. When assigning routes, you can assign one route to multiple trappers, including rovers, or you can assign multiple routes to a single trapper. There's a lot of flexibility in assigning routes. Here is a list of the routes in this county. We're going to work with the route that we just created. Notice that it's unassigned. Here, you can search for a specific trapper name, or you can scroll through the list of trappers to assign one or more trappers individually. You can click here to assign all available trappers to the route. And you can click here on None to unassign all trappers. We're going to select 2 trappers and click Save to assign. CalTrap confirms. And now we see that the route is assigned to 2 trappers. Let's go back to managing our routes and looking at modifying a route. We'll select the survey set and we'll pick the route that we're working with. Click Next. And let's say we want to remove a grid from Book 1. We'll highlight Book 1 and select the grid that we want to remove. You'll notice that it's now not colored purple. And we'll click Save. After confirming, we see the new outline of our route. Let's take a look at deactivating a route, which is the same as deleting it. The reason for deactivation is that the route will no longer be visible on the map and you and your staff cannot interact with it, but the route data will be saved for historical purposes. So when we click on Deactivate and select our route, we click Deactivate, and CalTrap notices that the route is assigned to a trapper or more. And CalTrap will not let us strand a trapper without a route. So we're not able to delete it right in the moment. We have to go and unassign it. Click on Assign Route, select our route. You can click None to unassign all trappers, and click Save. And now the route is unassigned and we can delete it. Back to Manage Routes, deactivate route, select our route, and deactivate it. Route deactivated successfully. And the route is no longer shown on the map. This wraps up our work with routes. Please be sure to check out our other videos and a downloadable user guide at caltrap-info.com. Thanks for watching.